making sure this thing's all good and up and working, ready to go. And then I think we're off to the races. So, from the top, game audio looks like it should be doing its thing. Mic audio looks like it should be doing its thing. YouTube previews just getting booted up, which means we are golden. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy last day of November as well. It is day 1 of round 2 of the Immortal Abomination 5-star featured arena. I'm going for Immortal Abomination top 300. That's the goal. Currently sitting at, how many points am I sitting at? 8 million points, which isn't too terribly shabby. Not too terribly shabby at all. The cutoff last round was somewhere in the mid 30 mil range, which I do know is pretty low just because of the holiday, the American holiday Thanksgiving. I think round 2 is going to go a little bit higher, but I do not think he's going to go absolutely insane. So for me, I'm shooting for somewhere in the 40 million range, kind of to be on the safe side, and just going from there and hoping to get lucky. Before I get too far along, though, I do want to take a minute and welcome the latest Vaughn subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I've put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. It has been a jam-packed, super busy week. We got Cyber Weekend, we got patch notes, we got Daredevil buffs, we had Spider-Ham kits to go over. All that's been coming out, frankly, in the last 4 days. And with the update going live here tomorrow, I think, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out here the rest of the week. So, I am very excited about that. Really looking forward to diving in, testing out the new Daredevil in hand, and going from there with that new content. From the top, though, I want to say big howdy to Lax as well. Lax stopping in and saying, "What's up, Rob? What's up, Lax? Happy Monday. Good to see you, bud. How are you doing here?" Today also is Cyber Monday, which means it is the last day to capitalize on any of the Cyber Weekend festivities. If you've been holding out until now, today is the last day to do that. Then it's just back to regular shenanigans. And really hoping that Kabam makes some noticeable improvements for all tiers. Cavalier and Uncollected especially, for whatever the next festivities are going to wind up being here. Whether that is either the login calendars for the 6-year anniversary, whether that's the holiday gift, whether that's for the gifting event, or whether that's for whatever Christmas Day festivities they wind up having. Because I had actually forgotten until this morning when somebody else had mentioned it on a different channel. They do Christmas Day stuff too. I'd forgotten about that, but they absolutely do Christmas Day stuff, and I would be shocked if that wasn't tiered as well. So really hoping they wind up learning some good lessons here from this weekend, because I mean, I'm a throne breaker and it worked out pretty okay for me, but for everybody else, and frankly that makes up 95% of the rest of the game, that's not fair and that's not right. So I'm really hoping that they have learned some valuable lessons. I'm putting it very mildly that way. So tonight's plan is that all my 6 stars are on cooldown for another at least 2 hours, possibly 3 hours. So I'm going to be starting at the top of my 5-star roster, working as far down as I can get within the next hour and a half, couple hours. Should be able to get through most of all the eligible 5 stars in that time frame, cutting off at about the high rank 5-star rank 3 level. That's usually where the I forget even what I'm calling them. The challenge fights. I think that's what it was. YouTube has a bunch of different hot button no keywords that you can't say anymore, and I'm pretty sure that's one of them. So I am slowly adopting to calling Double Edge and Liquid Courage the damage masteries, to avoid that trigger no word And then the squad teams too. I think those that's another non-YouTube friendly keyword. So we'll just say the squad teams, and hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But it's so dumb. It's so dumb. We're all adults here. Plus, it's the freaking meta keyword. So, what are you gonna do? Tom stopping in saying, "Howdy, Rob." Well, howdy, Tom. How's it going, bud? Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Hope the week is off to a good start here for you. Tom, do you happen to remember which video that was that he was talking about? If you remember which video it was where he was talking about that, or if you have a link, if you could drop that in the Discord server, I'd actually really like to check that out. I have a very, very healthy appreciation for Rich, and especially the work that he's done on YouTube and behind the scenes with YouTube too. So I'd be really, really interested to hear what he has to say, and kind of like what he's learned about all of that. Because me, I mean, I've been live streaming, I don't know, 6 months, something like that. But I'm at a point where I really am starting to like try and dig into the meat of it, right? So to get his 2 cents would be super valuable, and I'd very much appreciate it. If not, I mean, obviously no worries, but if you had it handy or could point me in the right direction, that would be awesome. I'm going to be coming back to it a number of times over the evening, but tonight's nightly question is right over here. There we go. On your left, my right. What do you think about Spider-Ham's kit? Today was the day where the embargo for Spider-Ham's kit was greenlit for all of us to find out about. And it was really cool. It was really cool finally getting to dig into the paper version of Spider-Ham's kit. No one's going to be able to get to play him just yet. So a lot of it, I think, is going to depend on the fluidity of his animations and how easily you can chain attacks together and specials together and whatnot. But on paper, that is a very, very interesting kit. I want to know what you guys think. I gave my 2 cents a little bit earlier for the Too Long Didn't Read version of Spider-Ham and his kit. You can see the video at the top of the page on my channel. Do invite you guys to check that out if you haven't already. Especially if you haven't really got the chance to sit down and thumb through the minutia of his kit. What I'm trying to do with that Too Long Didn't Read series is keep it brief, keep it succinct, and just go over the important points without, you know, reading verbatim what the spotlight's going to be. So do invite you guys to check that out, and do please also let me know what you think. That's why I bring it up, Tom, because I follow Rich on Twitter, and Rich is in a similar position with a lot of other YouTubers where they're having to deal more directly with YouTube over the last couple months. Get out of here, dude. Oh man, that was so close. That was so close. Do I ever message Rich? He's a good guy. I haven't had a chance to make his acquaintance just yet. We cross paths in the CCP server every now and again, but haven't had a chance to make his acquaintance yet. But yeah, dude seems like a really stand-up guy. And frankly, the same's true for CCP in general. I mean, there's just like a wealth of knowledge just between, you know, the different YouTubers and their experience, and, you know, working the behind-the-scenes stuff, optimizing videos for the YouTube algorithm. The whole thing is just such an interesting, like, sea of of knowledge that until really I started like putting stuff on YouTube a year ago, frankly, I never even stopped to consider like how it all works. So it's been and continues to be a fantastic learning opportunity. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun. But that is neither here nor there, because tonight for the live stream, and that's what I like to do on the live streams, it's just punching dudes in the face. That's all that is, just punching dudes in the face. Nice. Nice, Tom. And he has a lot of fun with it too, and you can tell that he has a lot of fun with it in some of the videos and content that he puts out, you know. And I think at the end of the day, that really has to be and should be the most important thing, right? Is you gotta have fun doing it, and it really shows when you do have fun doing it. Because I've been watching, you know, other streamers for other games and whatnot too, and yeah, I mean the folks that just really just not only just enjoy playing the games that they play, but they also just have a really fun time chatting up, and just, you know, putting out the content in the first place. Those guys are always really just such a delight, such a delight. Speaking of one in particular, Lefty stopping in and saying, "Yo, what up, Lefty? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. How's your weekend?" I was in his birthday stream and found his Wolverine meme he did. Good fun. Nice. Nice. Alright. So I'm starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed, guys. It's not even December yet, and already I'm kind of overwhelmed. I'm still talking just about the game, not like, you know, the rest of life, but December is going to be insane. Because today, right, with the John Mulaney interview where he was talking about the crossover he's doing for MCOC, right, is that he revealed that there's going to be a celebrity boss rush here coming up sometime this month. So that means that there's going to be Act 7, Book 2, there's going to be Variant 6, there's going to be the monthly event, there's going to be the side event, there's going to be the Celebrity Challenge, there's going to be the Anniversary Arenas, there's going to be the Spider-Ham Arena, there's probably going to be the Throwback 2020 Arena as well, and Lordy knows what else in 31 days. What? Which is good, which is really good. I always appreciate there being too many things to do than not enough things to do for this fun pastime that we all enjoy. But good Lord, I'm hoping they're saving something for January, you know? 'Cause they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at us next month in terms of like, here, have stuff to do. And it will be very interesting too once the breakdown for like Variant 6 comes out. So like what the different nodes are that buff villains and what the prizes are, and especially the prizes for Book 7, Book 2, Act 7, whatever it is they're calling it, that one. Lefty says weekend was great. Saw the Cyber Weekend festivities. Prestige is looking amazing. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am very, very pleased. Very, very happy with how the festivities went and where the account's sitting right now. I'm very, very fortunate, and that's the honest to goodness truth. I'm very, very fortunate, and I'm having so much fun with it. It's something else. It is something else. I mean, I was listing off the different things that are going on in December, and it's not even like a December content thing, but you know, with the different rank ups that I got to this past weekend, now I get to actually play the champs. You know, get to play Guardian at a rank 3 level, see how he's like. Play Claire at a rank 3 level, see what she's like. Keep cheesing my way through with Mordo and just, yeah. And Daredevil, too. I'm so excited about Daredevil. I want him to be good so badly. Like, on paper, he looks really cool. And I'm hoping that his animations, especially the way that his heavy works in relation to his kit, is just, I'm very cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. Nice, Lefty. You were streaming earlier. What were you playing? Were you playing MCOC or more zombies? Lefty Knox, everybody. Fellow YouTuber. Puts fun content for the game here. He and I have run incursions before. I'm looking forward to running incursions with him again. But if you haven't checked out his channel, do definitely recommend you check him out. Give him a like, give him a sub. He's a good dude. Real good dude. That's one of the things, because before all the November craziness, I was like, you know what? It'd be really fun, like on, I don't know, Saturdays or Mondays or something, just a day a week. Play something else in addition to MCOC, like, you know, figure out a way to jimmy up my Switch. I don't know, just play like Mario or something. Do that for a live stream, just for something different. Something different, something fun, something that's equally entertaining, and a change of pace. But I don't know, that might have to wait and be a January thing for me, because I'm not kidding, guys. I have no idea how I'm going to get through all this stuff in December. But we'll see. We'll see. Donut Cut stopping in, saying, yo. A little bit behind you at 7.8 mil. Hey, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. And it's still super early in the stream, so I think we're on a really good pace. Honestly, you know, for a cutoff as low as iBom was first round, even accounting for a slight increase, getting 10 mil in on the first day with the arena starting, you know, as late as it does, it's a real good start. I take it then that you're going for him too, right, DC? Big hey there, hi there too. Tom says, got any Mario games? On the Switch, I got Ultimate, I got Mario Kart, and then the whatchamacallit, the anniversary bit with the trifecta of Mario 64, Sunshine, and then Galaxy 1. And even though I probably would have more fun with Mario Kart, and then just, you know, cheesing it up with a DDD and Ultimate, I've never played Sunshine, and I've played like all of an hour of Galaxy. Played the heck out of Mario 64, played the heck out of it, but but the other two are, yeah, I've never played, and that was part of the reason why I was interested in getting that game in particular, even though it's like literally just a straight port, because it was like, hey, you know, it's been decade and a half since these games have come out. It's probably about time I see what they're all about. Because that was the thing, because I was big on Nintendo as a kid, right? I didn't have any of the Sega consoles. I was a Nintendo kid, and then it took me a long time to kind of branch out from there. But when I wound up branching out away from Nintendo, then I branched out hard, unfortunately. So I missed out on the entire Wii catalog of stuff. Missed out on a lot of the Wii U catalog. And now I'm just starting to get back into it with the Switch. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to play. Oh. Uh-oh. That, and frankly, I could always stand to go back and dig back into Breath of the Wild again. Because that game has wound up being a bit of a time suck for hours of my life. It's so cool. Nice, dude. Cyber Weekend put me at 54 6 stars. Torch and Doom from Nexus, then Duped Doom from Shards. Also took Ghost to rank 3. Yeah, but I saw your post. You had an absolute killer opening. Absolute stellar opening. But that's so nice. Are you going to be doing any Legends runs potentially for any of the Act 7 stuff now that you have the Ghost at rank 3? Or just kind of play it by ear? I mean, either which way. I mean, Ghost as a freaking rank 3 is so useful. Literally everywhere. Big congrats, bud. Maybe play some Mario if possible. I want to, dude. I really want to. Maybe we'll here in the next week and change. So like I'm grinding grinding iBom right now, right? So that's up through my Thursday accounted for. And it depends who the next arena is. If it's just Daredevil Netflix, yeah, I might do a Mario run sometime in that week, right? If it's a Daredevil Netflix and classic Daredevil combo arena, then let's see what I can do. But I really want to. I really want to. Fred stopping in saying, hey there, hi there, ho there. What up, Fred? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. How are you doing? How's the week finding you here? And Reaper, what up, Shu? Hope you're doing well today, brother. I am doing very well, Reaper. Thank you very much for asking. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. It's been a little weird because, you know, coming off of the 4-day weekend, right? It's always sort of like that, like, long weekend hangover that the Monday following usually winds up being. So it's like, hey, I know it's Monday, but it feels like I've had 2 weekends, basically. But aside from that, I mean, it's been really good otherwise. It's been really good otherwise. Hope yours has been snazzy as well. Let's see, where is Bishop? Do that. And that. And that. Nah, no interest in Legends Run. Good on you, dude. Good on you. I wish I could just, like commit to that and then just run with it. And I still might. Because every time I try and do a Legends run, like an hour and a half into it, I immediately regret my decisions. Like immediately regret it. I suppose it just depends what the Legends loot is going to wind up being, you know? But we'll see. Today was a long, slow day. Yeah. Last day of November, too. Freaky, right? So I've been having this fun thing, right? Because like this whole year's just been turned on its head, and I don't need to tell any of you guys that. Everybody feels it, but I've gotten into the habit of like jokingly calling each month like March part whatever. So we had March, right? And then March got turned on its head. So then when April rolled around, it was like, hey, it's April, but it's also March the 2nd because the craziness is all kind of bleeding together. Thinking that'd be like, haha, that'd be funny for like 3 months. Well, you know, here's it almost December already. It's going to be March part 10. I'm like, all right, well, might be time to retire this gag. Oh, he's not down yet. Oop. And come on, Cole. I gotta learn how to play Cole now, guys. I never thought I would find myself in a position where I would be able to find I'd learn Cole, but here we are. Fred says, learn through Kabam John with a new update. Cavalier EQ will be faster, so that'll be great moving forward. Awesome. Did he go into the details as to how it will be made faster? Like less fights or lower health pools or something like that? Or is he just playing it close to the chest like that? Either which way, that's a big win because that's been my largest, biggest complaint about Cav EQ. It's just how much freaking time it takes. Speaking of which, guys, fun story. There is a day and a half left for the side event, right? And I have done a basic completion for Chapter 1, a basic completion for the first bit of Chapter 2, and I haven't touched anything in the second bit of Chapter 2 or any of Chapter 3, let alone exploration. And I've got a day and a half to do all of it. I am not excited about that. I don't know if I'm going to wind up finishing it. But, you know, here we are. And that's the thing, because it's not like it's abundantly difficult. It's just annoying and such a big time suck. The prizes are decent. Don't get me wrong. The prizes are decent. But not anything where it'd be like, holy, but Jesus, I gotta like drop everything and get this done like lickety split because this is gonna like fundamentally change my progression. It's like, nah, I get 2,000 6-star shards. That's nice. I get 10 6-star SIGs. Random. That's nice. Stuff like that, you know. Nice, Tom. Yeah, I just got to figure out how to hook it up for one and then get it working through Streamlabs here. But figure that shouldn't be any more than, like, I don't know, half an hour tops. Get that two-face fingers, man. Right? See, I still like to think of it as, like, either as, like, one of the Mario Party crew and like a giant Bowser suit, just because it's like this itty bitty little head and this giant Bowser looking body, or like it's the bad guy at the end of every Scooby-Doo episode, right, where he's got like this outlandish monster costume that he's hiding in, and then it's just like some dude, just some random dude. So it's like they took the monster mask off, and it's just like the dude's face in the monster costume, right? It's like, I would have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for you meddling kids. What's a long weekend? I don't get those. Yeah, I'm sorry, Donut Cop. I'm sorry. When's your next set of off days? Playing it close to the chest, but if it's less fights, I will be happy. Yeah, seriously. You and me both. And especially next month, too, again, just with all the different craziness and the festivities going on, I would very much appreciate it. Hey, the legendary Half stopping in. How's it going, Half? How you doing? Happy Monday. It's really a long weekend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because today, I mean, is Cyber Monday. I think Cyber Monday's overall impact um, on us collectively as a Western society is a lot less than it used to be, even just a couple years ago. But especially this year, because I mean, they've been doing like Black Friday, Cyber Weekend events and festivities for practically like this whole month. So I actually wound up getting through most of today without it being like, hey, Cyber Monday, buy stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm good, but thanks, guys. Pew pew. Got that. Reaper says, Kamala Khan needs a buff to her special 3. We need to be able to stack those permanent Furies, not just one. She can stack 3 Furies while charging heavy, but sometimes you don't get the chance. Yeah, Kamala Khan's one of those champs where, like, outwardly she seems like a meme, but I've seen enough videos of people, like, doing amazing things with her to not completely write her off just yet. But yes, she is very much a 2017 champ, something like that. In terms of her kit, what she can do, and then her synergies especially. So hopefully she's one of the champions this year, or next year I suppose, that falls in the banner of like, we're updating 4 champions a month now. And like she just like gets some of her numbers tweaked and maybe like a extra ability just for kicks. I know I would certainly appreciate that. Perhaps that'd also be another motivation for other people to stop calling her the devil herself. Gets a bit old the 800th time you hear it. Well, DC, I mean, that's going to be right around the corner, right? It's Thursday or Friday. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. And then it's what, another 5 days on after? Or is it 8 days? Well, if it's 8 days, then you would get like 3-4 days off, right? I think, right? Supersonic stopping in saying, "What's up, Rob? Just opened my Abyss rewards." Well, first off, big congrats on Abyss. How'd that go? Well, oh, there we go. Got a Science Awakening gem. Nice. Mutant Tier 5C. Very nice. And from the 6 stars, Morningstar and Cable. Well, that's not as exciting, I think, as the other two, but I mean, Morningstar handily is super underrated champ. Cable too, now that he can be a horseman, like his degen is insane. I wonder which 4 are first. I'm hoping it's. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping like Ebony Maw is in there, and just like champs that just need their numbers tweaked a little bit. Red Skull needs his numbers tweaked a little bit. Silver Warrior needs his numbers tweaked a little bit. Really good champs, and they're just so close to being good. It's just that again, their numbers aren't stellar, so throw them in there. That'd be cool. Maybe March have a couple like completely brand new reworks like Groot and Iron Patriot. Could be good. Throw Joe Fixit in there. I mean, it's a long list of champions that need some much needed love. Dude, my parries are just not connecting. Says me as I just get a parry that connects. Bloop. How do you run your 5-star rank 2 champs? Just hit a challenge match. If you want to run those, I think the best way to do it is to sandbag them. So if you want to do like 2 of your 565s and then 1 rank 2, or like 2 of your rank 4 55s and then a rank 2, sandbag it that way. But I don't think you can go any lower than a rank 4 for a rank 2 champ. For 2 reasons. First of all, because then I think your overall team rating would be too low, and you'd still get the challenge match, or the challenge squad. And then the second bit is that the rank 2 just wouldn't be able to compete with the rank 4s or 5s that you're getting pitted against. But that's my guess. That's how I would do it. Supposed to be 4 on, 3 off. Been working a lot of OT lately. I mean, what I always hear is that, like, hey, you know, you should be happy because you get OT and you get either time and a half or double time or something like that, right? And it's like, hey, you should be happy you're getting paid, but my dude, it's nice at first, but you need that downtime. You need that R&R. So I do hope that you get those 3 days off soon, dude. I feel ashamed to say, but I have yet to do my initial completion of LoL. Been playing for like 6 years. Nah, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. There's a lot of stuff that people wind up sitting on. And it's different for everybody else, too, you know? Some people have been sitting on Labyrinth. Some people have been sitting on some of the Act content. And frankly, some of the people have been sitting on Realm of Legends still, too. Because at this point in the game, the rewards just aren't really worth it. You get 3 exclusive 4 stars and maybe what, a tier 4 basic something, which is just like I mean, unless you're really all about that 4-star Cyclops, you know. Morningstar was good. Cable, however, was between 2 Colossi who I wanted badly. Even more so now that I've got the fully formed mutant. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Nice thing, though, is that there are an immense amount of, like, amazing mutant champions in game now. So, if it didn't happen this time, it may very well happen next time. So, chin up, dude. Chin up. Come on, Ghost. Thank you. Bloop, bloop. So very nice of Kabam to lock the deals thread. They love sweeping things under the rug. Kind of seems like that's how it's gonna play out, doesn't it? Like, hey, you know, lessons learned and we'll do better next time, but for now, how about this spider ham? Something like that, you know? So long as they actually do wind up learning from it, because I think the next time they do anything like this, whether it's an offer or like a unit bundle or something like that, if it isn't like something that's extremely appealing to the overall player base, I think that may well be a major nail in the coffin for a lot of people, you know? Because, like, this weekend sucked. For a lot of people, this weekend sucked. But if there's, like, 2 big events that come and go with, like, then that's not going to be good. Someone got 6-star Joe Fixit in my alliance. He was posting sad faces, so hope Joe gets a buff or a numbers tune-up. Joe needs a rework. I would say Fixit is beyond a numbers rework at this point. Especially looking at Domino, who has like a RNG gambling sort of kit, is a vast improvement on Fixit's mechanism, and then Platinum Pool especially, being a couple years removed from Domino, Platinum Pool, I think, effectively, really is what Joe Fixit should wind up being. You know, where you just, you know, you still have the same idea, right? A heart does something, a diamond does something, a spade does something, a club does something. And then you just keep re-rolling, right? And try and play card hands, right? So if you get like 4 of a kind, then you get like 4 times the attack boost, 4 times the damage resist, right? Something like that. Whatever the suit winds up being. Or like, hey, you know, I've got a flush, say, or like a full house, right? So you've got, you know, 3 attack boosts and then 2 damage resists, something like that. You know, and actually start like playing hands with it. I think that could be a lot of fun. Plus, it really gets you to tailor your Joe Fixit to whatever your situation winds up being. You know, could wind up being super useful that way too. I could have had a Joe Fixit. But no. No. I think Joe Fixit was in the classic Daredevil pool for me. I think. And to that end, I'm like, nope, classic DD all the way. Which is so nice to be able to play Daredevil again. You know, even though it's not, I'm not gonna get that 6-star up to like Sig 140, 160, 180, 200 anytime soon. Not probably for the next like couple of years, really, but still, it's just nice to play the champion again. I got the 4-star maxed out, and the only reason I play him at all is because I still run 4-stars to get my my win streak. Otherwise, I wouldn't play Daredevil anymore at all. So, bit of a tangent. I'd be more interested in getting that 5-star Ultron from 100% clearing LOL, but I don't know who I should even go in with. Just about literally any 5-star rank 4 at this point. You can get you through Labyrinth. Obviously, there are a lot of champs that make it a lot easier for you. I mean, Aegon is obviously obvious, right? But you could do it with like a 4-star classic or 5-star rank 4 classic Storm. And I know you can because I did. And that was the best choice that we had. That was the best choice that we had way back in my day. But there's options. There's lots of options. And if it's the first time doing Labyrinth for you and you stick with the easy path, right, the only fights you need to worry about are Magic and Falcon. Magic because of Limbo, and Falcon because of the ridiculous amount of like block damage you take from the special one. Otherwise, it's just, you know, outlasting the opponent. But the 5-star Loltron is definitely a very nice little trophy. Very nice little trophy. I'm just excited for Variant 6. Always excited for Variant rewards. Yeah, the rewards and then variants themselves, the gameplay is usually top-notch. Because each variant has had its own gimmick, and each gimmick has been increasingly more and more fun to play and fun in its uniqueness, right? So this time around, since, you know, they're buffing up villains, it'll be very fun to see who winds up being the new MVPs, and also see if they wind up having like ghost nerfs everywhere, right? It's like, hey, you know, you can use a villain, but if they're named Dr. Doom or Ghost, they're gonna have a bad time. Everybody else is good, but those two, not so much. But we'll see. We'll see. I attempted to take Red Hulk with my 565 Quake, got him down to the 70 percentile range, and mistakes were made. You could definitely Quake Labyrinth. You could Quake Labyrinth, absolutely. You would have to wind up playing perfect Quake, though, and that's the thing, because all the Labyrinth fights have Limber. So after, like, 7 stun cycles, they're basically stun immune. So then you would just have to play perfect Quake through the rest of their massive health pools. You could. It would just probably take you a long, long time. Really, anybody, too, who can do some added dot effects, whether it's bleed, whether it's incinerate, whether it's poison, cold snap, degen, or just secondary damage, direct damage, it's going to make life a lot easier for you. Because, stupidly, Labyrinth has that huge damage cap. Was it like 50,000 damage, something like that? And 50,000 damage is immensely easy to get these days, especially with some of the chunkier attackers. So you need to have like secondary sources of damage to speed things along and kind of bypass that damage cap. Well. PB says, I see a shooting star. I'm going to make a wish. Well, I hope your wishes come true. I'll get my BFF, the Blue Fairy, on the phone and see what she can do. Is Falcon a good option for Labyrinth? Or Colossus, Domino, Ghost, Corvus, Blade, Sparkles, Stealth Spidey, Hulkbuster, Gwenpool, Archangel? Falcon, probably. I haven't played enough of his buff to get a good feel for him. The thing with Falcon is that his Red Wing bonus is not going to prevent Labyrinth evades from triggering, just because Labyrinth evades are its own BS category of nonsense and can't be prevented. So you kind of just got to deal with that. Blade, yes. Most everybody else can. Colossus, yes. Domino with the Trinity, yes. Ghost, you could. But, I mean, damage cap for Corvus as well. Blade's a really good option. Blade's a really good option because he can heal. Sparkles would be amazing with Nick Fury. Stealth Spidey, yes, because you could prevent the Unstoppable. Because I think there's an Unstoppable Colossus somewhere on that path. So you could prevent that with his slow. Hulkbuster buff probably could. Gwenpool definitely could. Archangel definitely could. Just bring somebody else for any of the immune champs. Yeah, those are all good options, man. All good options. So long as they're a 5-star rank 4, yeah, definitely. Or Gilly 99 is the best option. She's the best option. The only thing with Gilly 99 is that each fight you're going to need to essentially start over from 0. You're not going to be able to capitalize on her awakened ability or her passive ability where it's an insta KO at 5% health. And the reason for that is because of the Labyrinth damage cap. 5% of a Labyrinth champ surpasses the 50,000 damage you're allowed to do in Labyrinth, and as such, it bypasses that bit from her. But yeah, she could work. She could work. Just make sure you got a combo shield going. Again, because of the evades. Do you think a 6-star Winter Soldier and a 5-star Killmonger synergy can do Labyrinth? Yep. Yep. You'll need somebody to counter some of the immune champions, but yeah, absolutely. By the by, what's up, Andy? How's it going? Good to see you. Now, I will say this, though, guys. You can do it with a 5-star rank 4. You can do it with most any champ at that level. But my disclaimer for that is that obviously some champs are better suited for fights like that, and even though they can get it done, it might take a while just because of the massive health pools. So do keep that in mind. You can use just about anybody, but it may wind up taking you a while, so just be patient. Boink, doink, yoink. Yeah, Domino Trinity. Rob Von Disney. I like Walt vonShoe. I even have a 345 Star-Lord. That would work. It'd take you forever, and if you get hit, you're done. Unless you have a Proxima, because I think the Proxima synergy gives Star-Lord a combo shield. So that could be a plan B. I mean, you wind up needing to burn a couple of slots on your roster for Proxima, but that could work. Who are the immune champs in the easy path? You know, let me look that up, actually. Let me look that up. Because I could give you a spitball idea of who's who, but I'm not going to lie, it's been a hot sec since I ran Labyrinth. And I may be conflating like easy path with like path 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. One moment, please, while I process the request. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Do it this way. Brilliant. Alright, so I mean, Red Hulk is immune to poison. Ms. Marvel poison. Okay, so that's right. Unstoppable Colossus and Vision both. Yeah. And then Maestro, I think, is poison immune as well. Man, it's been a hot minute since I checked this out. So there's a number. There's a number. Fortunately, it isn't anything too difficult with some of the newer, cooler dot effects, like your Incinerate, your Cold Snap, your Rupture, and whatnot now too. But yeah, there you go. Hey, Insight stopping in. Saying, hey man, new sub, what's up, how you doing? Well, first off, Insight, how's it going? Happy Monday, good to see you. Much appreciated for smashing that sub button. Very, very much appreciated. I'm doing really well. I'm coming off a fantastic high this past weekend, both IRL and in-game. Week here is off to a good start. I'm looking forward to jumping into the December festivities. And really just nice to sit down after a long day and just, you know, punch dudes in the face, put up some points. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How's your Thanksgiving weekend? How about Sabretooth with the Sasquatch synergy? Yes, that is a fantastic option. But again, you gotta mind the Vision, you gotta mind the Unstoppable Colossus. But outside of that, should be good. Alright, PP. See you in a sec. Did my initial Labyrinth run with Stealth Spidey. Went well, except Maestro, because Stealthy needs his debuffs to do damage, and also Daredevil, because some of Stealthy's attacks are projectiles. Yeah, that's the annoying bit, right? Friggin' Daredevil Classic. Falcon would work wonders against DD Classic, though, because even though DD could still evade just because of the Labyrinth evasion, Red Wing bonus would still shut down just the basic kit Daredevil stuff. So that's not bad. But again, anybody, you're going to really want to look for champions that can wind up doing secondary or tertiary damage, right? So secondary with the dot effects, tertiary with either the direct damage or burst damage, right? And then go from there. Like, I think Red Guardian would do very well just with the secondary damage. Gilly 99 would work well there as well. Just, you know, be mindful you can't capitalize on the digitizing her souls at the end of a fight. But Insight says, by the way, have you seen me before or something? You'll have to forgive me if I have. I don't recall off the top of my head. Might have seen you around in either one of the other chats or floating around someplace, but if nothing else, it is nice to make your acquaintance here and now tonight. Make it official that way. Hey, Half is back. What's up, Half? What's the goal here, Rob? Somewhere around mid 40 mil. So iBom went for mid to high 30s first round, and I think that is primarily because of the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, that a lot of the American crowd was either busy with holiday stuff or just doing other things. I think second round is going to go a little bit higher just because, you know, the Americans are able to get back into the regular swing of things. But I don't think he's going to go for too much higher because not only does Spider-Ham look like an immensely more fun champion to play, but iBom suffers from the second champ of the month syndrome where, hey, you know, the champion's out, but they're coming out the same time that all the different patch notes and previews for the following month are coming out. And, you know, since we're all we all have a very unique attention span, we are always interested in the new bright shiny dangly things coming out next month. So hey, what up, Tilt? How's it going, bud? Welcome back. How's it going? Uh-oh. Live. Not even close. That was embarrassing. Half says, you got a Space Ghost. I do have Space Ghost. Wound up grinding out Arena for him. And I'm very glad I did because my crystal luck for the 5-star was abysmal. It has. What have you been up to? Fine, how you doing? I'm doing very well, very well. Week's off to a good start. Had a very fun, relaxing weekend, and looking forward to all the different festivities coming out the next couple of days. Figure now is a fantastic time, too, to repose the question. What do you guys think about Spider-Ham? If you had a chance to look over the notes about Spider-Ham's kit, or if you saw any of the dozens of videos that people have put out, myself included, shameless plug at the evening number 1, going over the whatchamacallit, the Spider-Ham kit, all the stuff that he does, and things that he can bring to the contest. What do you guys think? Hey Rob, do you think Spider-Ham will have that hammer on his heavy or special 3? I think it will be. I think it'll be one of the. I think it'll be his heavy attack. Because if I don't know if you remember it or if you saw the original leak that Trucos put out like a week and a half ago, whatever it was. We got to see like the back half of the special 3, right? So it's with like the anvil dropping. I'd be surprised if they throw a hammer in on top of that too. So I'm assuming it's the heavy attack. But we'll see. We'll see. They haven't put out any sort of like gameplay videos or anything yet, which is very strange. That's a nice, clean, little perfect KO right there. Pleased to have 100%ed Act 5 earlier. Took out the Collector 5 times and Ultron 5 times also. Yeah, but now you're done. That's the snazzy thing. Now you're done, and you don't need to worry about it. Next time you can do it, it can just be for fun. Taking out Collector 5 times is the pain. Yup. Yep. Wish I could say the fights get easier after that. They're challenging in their own right. Good luck, everybody. Because I think in Act 6, in the first part, that's where you've got the Crossbones fight. Even though Crossbones has been nerfed a little bit, he's still fun. Same with Medusa in Chapter 3, I think it is. Mordo in Chapter 2. And then there's the Grandmaster in Chapter 4, which actually is a really fun fight. Grandmaster still is probably one of the most fun fights in the contest. And then Champion too. Good lord. Yeah, you guys got some fun fights ahead. Revel in the victory. Enjoy stomping on Collector and Ultron both, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. Act 5's done. Pulled 6-star Symbiote Supreme for my 6-star earlier. Nice. You got one of the best Mystic champs right there as a 6-star. Very cool. Very cool. Actually, that Symbiote Supreme will be immensely helpful once you go up against that Medusa in Act 6. Immensely useful. I got a Cav and impulsively bought a featured Cav to celebrate. Got blessed with a 3-star Falcon. Yep. Welcome to Cav luck. Do that, and there he is. Awesome. Pulled Winter Soldier. Yeah, but Winter Soldier isn't a bad pull either. He's not the brightest or shiniest that you could have pulled, but he's still not bad, especially with the that Star-Lord-esque synergy he gets with Killmonger, I think it is. I've heard rumors that 6-2 is really bad. It is. I can't speak about how it is post-nerf, since they've been nerfing Act 6 left and right. But yeah, 6-2 is the worst. 6-1 came out and people were complaining because of the rarity gates, right? And it's like, hey, this is annoying. But then like people got over it and did it. And then 6-2 came out, and it was just absolutely the worst. Absolutely the worst. Like, all around. Like, each boss fight just got worse and worse. Like, Mordo in 6-2 was friggin' awful. You could cheese your way through Captain America Infinity War, who was really nice. You could cheese your way through him. They nerfed that cheese, though, so you actually have to fight him proper, which sucks. And then there's the champion boss. Again, though, I don't know how these fights actually play out now, you know, post Act 6 nerf, but yeah, I don't imagine that they'll be fun either way. So good luck. Remember, guys, all you need is a basic completion. All you need is basic completion to get the title. So all you gotta do is just do it once. Does Black Widow, Clairvoyance, or Mojo work for Champion Boss? I mean, all of them do, really. All of them do. Because the thing is with a Champion Boss is that you just gotta get close to him and just play perfectly. More so than, you know, needing a specific champion. Both of those work. If you've seen any of Metal Sonic Dude's takedowns with She-Hulk, She-Hulk is probably one of the best options, to be honest. Dr. Doom works really well as well. Anybody who can nullify or prevent all of his unstoppables from triggering is going to be a big plus. Morningstar puts in, still, even though she got nerfed a bit, Morningstar still does put in a bit of work too. So there's options. Definitely options. Cheers, all. Speaking of Claire, one of these days I need to just run through Act 6 again. Because I only ever did it once, right? Like once just to do the exploration, and then I was like, cool. Done. Move on to the next thing. But was no retreat on that champion boss before. Also, how good... Come on, man. You're not supposed to reduce my ability accuracy, so how can I not parry you? There we go. Also, how good is Doom versus Champion? Doom is very good. No retreat was on him before, but I thought they took no retreat off. Looking pretty cool. What should I call you? Well, thanks, Insight. Appreciate that. Just call me Rob. Just keep it simple. Rob will do. Pretty sure Doom is second best counter after Symbiote Supreme. Yeah, and then She-Hulk too. Cannot discount She-Hulk. What do you think of the synergy Thor has with Hulk? He needs to be awakened to make use of it, though. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Not gonna lie, though, I think my favorite synergy for Thor Rags is the Captain Beardo one. Cap Beardo gives Thor Rags increased crit damage on basic attacks, and then because Thor Rags is skill, then Beardo can shrug off debuffs. So it's a nice little like symbiotic synergy relationship right there. Honestly, and then like Proxima's got the synergy with Ragnarok as well, right? Wherein she cuts the needed hits to go Super Saiyan from 40 down to 30, but honestly, I've always found myself not liking that, just because it doesn't give me enough time to optimize Fraggle Rock's rotation before another power gain kicks in. So it's like I appreciate actually having that extra 10 hits. It's nice that I can cut it down, but I kind of need the extra 10 hits just get a good rotation going. Appreciate it, Insight. How good is Clairvoyant overall? I know she is very good. Well, Tom, let me tell you this. I had a 5-star Clairvoyant who I took up to rank 5, unawakened. Played the heck out of her, loved her to bits, woke her up, and she's been a staple for me for questing and then for incursions both. I was most fortunate to get the 6-star version of Clairvoyant, who now that she's rank 3 as well, I've got 2, and it's so good. It's so good. It's such a nice pairing with like somebody like Dr. Doom, right? Wherein Dr. Doom does like a whole boatload of damage and has pretty good power control, but he doesn't really have great staying power, right? Whereas Claire doesn't have that big bursty damage that Doom does, but she can heal, and she is like a utility powerhouse. So, long story short, she's awesome. Half saying, "Hey Rob, where do you live? I am in beautiful, sunny Southern California in Los Angeles." Sunny, yes. Beautiful is debatable, but it was a nice day today. We're finally getting to the part of the year where it isn't roasting all of the time, so it gets to be a nice, cool, like 75, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's cool for us. That's winter weather. Is Thor Rags worth a skill gem? No. Nope, definitely no. He's worth ranking up because his prestige is really solid, so if you are absolutely desperate for a prestige play, Thor Rags is one of your best options. But, no, save it for like Nick Fury, save it for Hitmonkey, save it for Elsa Bloodstone. There's a lot of champs that could benefit a lot more from it. Beardo goes Wolverine prowess passive. How good is that? He gives all mutants passive prowess, and it's immensely good. It's immensely good. It has been a core staple of my Storm Pyramid X gameplay for a good long while too, before Professor X synergy came around. But he does that for all mutants. Just another reason why Beardo is amazing. Half saying, live in India, just my favorite place, don't want to move. Very cool. Insight, cool and crisp? Not crisp. No. No. Cool for here, yes. Cool for anywhere else? Not a chance. Not a chance. And that's the thing, I mean, living here is definitely does have some perks, definitely does have some benefits, right? But I do very much miss having seasons, like noticeable seasons, where the weather noticeably changes. We do not have that. Got Elsa at 345 unawakened. Nice. Yeah, I mean, she's so completely OP. So completely OP. I just love playing her. That's why anytime anyone ever asks, I always just preach the gospel, because Elsa still is criminally underrated. She is immensely useful, fun to play, and can be versatile in a bunch of different situations too, so. If you get a chance to rank her up, I definitely encourage it. Because she melts. Cool, I was thinking of running 5-star Beardo, Wolverine, and 5 or 6-star Warlock when AQ turns mutant. That's not bad. That's not... Alright, so the game's been doing this thing for me recently, the last couple days. It just quits mid-fight. It never wound up doing that until the last couple of days. I've heard bug reports of people saying that it just quits mid-fight for them. Hadn't done that for me up until today. So, that's fun. Is he gonna... Did I lose that match? I'm assuming I lost that match. I won... What? I won that fight? Or it's just having me redo it. That's annoying either way. Stupid bugs. So many bugs. Vroom, pew pew. Hey, Swag stopping in, saying, Rob. Well, what's up, Swag? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Happy Monday. How's your Thanksgiving, bud? Andy says, my game has never crashed. One of the few things Android does better in MCOC. Yeah, yeah, that is specifically an Apple problem from what I've heard. With no real fix in sight. Also from what I've heard. So that's fun. I mean, with a new patch coming out, what is it, tomorrow? Wednesday, whatever it is? Hopefully that'll be different, but I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Boink. Slap around this dude. Have him do his little silly Naruto run into me. And there we go. Dude's down. Dude is down. Cheers, all. Thanksgiving was painful. Please remind me that although I am 16 and may have the metabolism for it, eating 3,000 calories in one sitting is not smart. Couldn't move after I ate. Yeah. You and me both. You and me both. Uh oh. I breathed. The adapter cord didn't like that. Let's see if I can get the picture back. There we go. Because, like, I went into Thanksgiving being all like, I'm going to be smart this year. I'm going to, like, portion control, and I'm going to be able to enjoy everything and have just enough, have my fill, without going crazy. And then I get in front of the line with, like, all the fixins, and I'm just like, easy peasy. Fast forward a couple hours later, I was not quite having as good a time anymore. Get out of the corner here. So, can relate. Can relate. Boink. There we go. Found with my phone and Android tablets. Game freezes on menu screen and I quit out and restart, it works again. Yeah, that happens to me on the character select screen every time and again, where it just does not register inputs anymore. But yeah, just a quick reset and that it works up again. But those bugs are just like more just like annoying as opposed to like it could really potentially screw you up. Especially if like that crash happens in an alliance event, you know, where every KO counts. I just literally couldn't talk to my family. I had to tell them to leave me alone. It was horrible. Total food coma, and I'd still do it again if I had the choice. Good on you, bud. Good on you. As well you should. So that's, honestly, that's part of the fun. That's part of the festivities, you know? You're doing Thanksgiving right. You got distract. Rip. Oof. Yeah, sit up for a sec. Back's getting all stiff. Even though I got me one of those ergonomic chairs, they don't tell you that it's not like 100% completely ergonomic. It's like terms and conditions may apply. We're gonna help your back, but there's only so much a chair can do. Pew pew. Watch some more Karen History Church Battle episode of Netflix Daredevil before the stream. That show really can tell a story. Yeah, right? Which is really nice. And it was also very strategic when they decided to do the Karen backstory. Just because of the build-up to that church sequence. And the comic inspiration that they pulled that encounter from, right? So like going into it, knowing the story that it was based off of, and then knowing the setup, I'm like, uh-oh. But it's fun. It was fun. I really appreciate them fleshing her out, and I'm super biased when it comes to Daredevil, and especially with Daredevil on Netflix, just because of how well it was done. But the Daredevil series was the only series of superhero shows on Netflix where I just didn't, where I genuinely liked the entire B cast, the supporting cast. Everybody else on every other show, I really did not like the supporting cast at all. They were annoying. They were just irrelevant. They wound up just being like fleshing out an extra like 2 episodes worth of filler to get to the full 13 seasons or 13 episodes. But not Netflix. I really liked the guy that they got to play Foggy. I really liked the girl that they got to play Karen. The guy that they had Stick was really good. Maggie was really good. The Priest was really good. Elektra, I really, really, really enjoyed. Again, super biased, but I dug it. Hey, Insight, as a mod, I need you to confirm that you are not the evil helicarrier from Cap Winter Soldier. Uh-oh. Got you on the spot. Well, everyone got a turkey if you wanted it or not. All thanks to Kabam's deals. I see what you did there, Time Twin. I see what you did there. Either way, you got school tomorrow, and GF will wake me up early per usual. Gotcha. Take care, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Always a pleasure. I'll catch you later. Be well, dude. So, Rob, aren't you an EST? No, I am PST. Rosario Dawson was good. Yes, she was. In the Daredevil episode, she was good. Also, in the first season of Luke Cage, she was good. But the more they kept going back to the Rosario Dawson well, the more it became obvious that they didn't have anything for her to do. And she knew it. So it didn't get to be it was not as much fun anymore the more she kept showing up in subsequent shows. It's like, okay, why is she here now? She's an Iron Fist. She's got like ninja claws or something. What? Why? This is so dumb. I mean, Iron Fist is just dumb to begin with, but didn't help. We need Bullseye added to MCOC. Could not agree more. Yes, please. Bullseye, please. So does Vulcan and Scar? Yes. Yep. There's a big, long list of champions that they really need to and really should add to the game. Speaking of which, I'm surprised we haven't heard anything more from that champion choice poll from a couple weeks back, right? Like, voting closed on that days ago. And we still have gotten no news who won, whether it was Omega Sentinel or if it was Hercules. I'm hoping we find out something this week, but hey, Rono stopping in and saying, bro, what up? How's it going, Rono? How's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Happy, whatchamacallit, December Eve to you as well. How you doing, dude? Gotta pay attention to Elsa here. One wrong move, and I'm just gonna get ruined. Boink. You know what they should have done? Make Rosario White Tiger in the series. Yeah, give her something more to do than just being like the normie that they just come back and talk to because they need a change of scenery. Like, don't get me wrong, the best part about the Iron Fist series was Colleen Wing. And I totally dug that she was the new Iron Fist at the end of Season 2. Like, she should have been Iron Fist the entire time, to be honest. Because they just absolutely butchered Danny's story. But especially in Season 2, she was the only actor in the entirety of Season 2 who looked like they were having fun and was like digging playing the character and like actually tried. So I mean, for that alone, yeah, she's got my seal of approval, my thumbs up. But still, and then Misty Knight, I don't know. Wasn't a biggest fan of that version of the character either. I want Omega Sentinel. I want a high prestige tech. You know, I voted Hercules. I'm still hoping for Hercules, but at this point, I don't care. I really don't. Whoever it is, whether it's Hercules or whether it's Omega Sentinel, so long as they're fun to play and they're useful, I am all about that. So yes, we 100% need more high prestige tech champs. We need tech champs, period. We only got one this year. A banger, well, we only got one. But I do suspect that January and February could and should have a couple of tech champs just to counter the newly OP mutants that we have now, and to go along with the new mutant AQ starting up next month, right? So we'll see, hopefully. Then, you know, if we could wind up getting Okoye as well, just as like a just cause, I would be very happy with that. Boink. Rob, Russia hacked the vote and made Omega Sentinel the winner since she is slightly related to Omega Red. I think that's what it was. I definitely think so. They had the undercover agents altering the tally. I think we need to open a formal investigation into these shenanigans. Get a recount. I think we're onto something. I definitely think we're onto something. Clean Wing should be in the game. She is awesome. Yes. Yep. Like, I'm sure if they had a chance to do Iron Fist Season 3 and we could actually see Clean Wing in action more as the Iron Fist, her glowing sword lightsaber would grow on me. I wasn't the biggest fan that she channels her chi into the sword as opposed to the Iron Fist. But, you know, since that's not going to happen, I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Although, there was a petition going around Twitter the other day to save Daredevil, seeing as how the 2-year freeze on the character has passed, now that Disney has the rights back to Daredevil again, to get Charlie Cox and co. back together again for either a season 4 of the show or to incorporate them into the MCU proper. I think that'd be pretty snazzy. Or could bring many Greek gods like Ares. Yeah, for sure. And it's sort of like a whole new synergy family too, you know? Maybe wind up getting I don't know, a window into finally getting Stormbreaker Thor too. I wonder if all the champions in Champion Vote will be added next year. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Like, I'm surprised Morbius got cut when he got cut, because I thought for sure he was going to make it into the final vote. But, nope. Same with Morgan Le Fay. She had a really big, like, word-of-mouth thing going, but she got cut first round, too, with Okoye. What up, Stuntspore? I'm not going to be able to do incursions for the next couple of days just because I'm grinding out for iBom. I got to spend my time putting up points in the arena. But hit me up on Thursday. Let's see about trying to do Thursday. Thursday because arena is going to be done and it's going to be the off week for the champ. So how about then? I breathed again. Lovely. None of the actors are doing much. May as well get the band back together. Yeah. Charlie Cox has had a remarkably low profile given his resume. Get out of here, Elektra. More Daredevil, please. That's a brilliant show. I only have 3 episodes left to watch now in season 3, so I need more. Yeah. Yes, please. And that's the thing. I'd really like to see a continuation of the original arc and the original show, as opposed to casting the actors again, but like in a new universe. But my 2 cents. And if they could get John Bernthal back too as Punisher in some capacity, I would be very happy with that. And the dude that plays Luke Cage. Those are hands down the best bits of Netflix Marvel. I really like Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones. It's just that the writers killed that show after season 1. Because season 1 was so well done. So well done. Just that season 2 and then 3 was just progressively worse and worse. Because it didn't go anywhere. She didn't grow as a character. And that was a shame. Foggy had a couple small gigs. Haven't seen any of the rest until Rosario. Yeah, even Vincent D'Onofrio, I don't think I've seen in anything recently. Like, the dude doesn't need to work ever again if he doesn't want to. 'Cause I'm sure he makes plenty off of the residuals of all the different shows that he's been on in film. But he's too good of an actor not to. And he's just too stinking much fun to watch. Just have Dee Dee come back and represent Peter in Spider-Verse. Leads to Doctor Strange 2 and Multiverses. Plenty of plot opportunities. I see what you did there. I hope so. I really do hope that it's Matt Murdock who represents Peter Parker. Like, if you want to throw in Jennifer Waters there too, as like a partner with Nelson and Murdock, I think that could be fun. But I have a strong sneaking suspicion it's just going to be Jennifer Waters. Which is fine. I really like the actress that they cast as She-Hulk. I just want Daredevil to be MCU canon, officially. You know? Please and thank you. Alright, come on, dude. Come on. And get out of here, Doc Strange. So close to 12. So close. Now we can get there. When do the 6 stars come off? So, let's do this, and this, and this, and run the, yeah, so this, the next one, and then figure out what's next. But, I mean, overall, I think this is pretty solid. Hitting 12 mil right now for day one. I think that's pretty solid indeed. Come on, dude. I don't know if that's going to do it. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Man theory on how they introduced She-Hulk. Bryce is hiding in Canada and Jen goes to see him. Canadian government sends Wolverine to get him. Jen gets cut during the fight. Hulk smashes Wolverine. Or Bruce. Bruce is hiding in Canada. That's right, because they did say that they were going to bring in Bruce proper, I think, right? Like, they got Mark Ruffalo to come in. At least for, like, the introduction. Yeah, because they probably would need to do an origin story, huh? As opposed to just, like, getting right into it. Like, that would have to happen early on, though. Right, that'd have to happen super early on. Because you can't go the whole movie without She-Hulk being She-Hulk. Like, that'd have to be, like, the end of Act 1 or something. Which would be for a pretty jam-packed Act 1. Shrisha stopping in, saying hi. Sorry if I mispronounced or butchered your name, my friend, but it is good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well, bud. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. How's it going? I could just see it in the opening title crawl. She-Hulk, a film by PP 97-250. It's your official directing title. If you've read enough comics, you can figure out Marvel movies from the movies. Yeah, or just even just basic exposition too, you know. I keep breathing and the cord doesn't like that. It's a brand new cord and it just freaks out. Fun times. Awesome. Awesome. Jen would be at the end credits scene, wakes up in a hospital and gets angry. Oh, interesting. So it's a Hulk movie featuring Jennifer Waters, right? As opposed to a She-Hulk movie featuring Hulk. That could be interesting. That would actually be interesting, because they were talking about doing a standalone Hulk movie finally too, right? Is 5-star Unawakened Venom rank 5 worthy or not? I would say yes, because he still gets the anti-Spider-Verse champ evade bonus, anti-evade bonus, even unawakened. And he still is a really solid banger of a champ, even unawakened. I think the awakened ability just winds up getting him some extra boosts and extra perks and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so his awakened ability gives him a second perk, second buff at the start of the fight, and then it also makes all of his buffs just a wee bit stronger depending on his sig level. So yes, I would say that, yeah, he's worth a rank 5 unawakened. Red She-Hulk would be cool, right? I think so. I mean, if they were to finally do a Red Hulk, I'm sure at some point they could do a Red She-Hulk, right? Also might want to order a new cord and see if it's on sale before midnight. Actually, that's a really good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I keep forgetting that today is Cyber Monday. And that still, like, means something in the consumer world. But you are 100% right. All right, so that is my 12 mil right there. Awesome. Let's get this, and 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 blah. Cool, I'll take it. Come on. Don't freeze. Thank you. And this, and this. So should have enough energy to wrap this up, and then I think I've got one more of those gamma quests left to do, and then that's going to be it for the side event. So how about that? Just burn through this fight real quick, do one pass through the shadow base raid, and then see what it is for the night. Just burning some energy at this point. I got so much Cavalier left to do, it's ridiculous. Oh, what am I doing? Shadow base. Take this one. 12 mil in 4-star arena? No, that's the 5-star arena. 5-star arena. Yeah, I'm going for the 5-star featured. If I have time, if I get to that like 40 million points in the 5-star arena and I still have time, then I'd probably dip back to the 4-star featured, but we'll see. We'll see. Bevan stopping in saying, hey, what's good, Bevan? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. Just starting in on the final of the Shadow Base raids here for the month. And, thank goodness. Ouch. That's not good. I need Omega to be healthy. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah, there is a bit of that. There is definitely a bit of that. Whoops. So, the gimmick for this quest for today is that I can't be far away from the opponent for like 3 seconds or something like that, or else then I get rooted in place. Which is nice because I prefer a more aggressive playstyle anyway. And it just helps make these fights go a lot faster too, which is big fun, big plus. Does anyone know how many 6-star shards Cav EQ gives off the top of their head? 2,000. Happy Monday to you too, but it's already Tuesday from where I am. Well, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How to get CCP beta. You got to apply to and be accepted into the CCP program. You need to be a content creator, and if you stream or post videos about the game and have like a YouTube channel or Twitch channel or something like that, YouTube requires what is it, 500 subs and like, I don't know, 1,000 hours watched, something like that, to be eligible to apply. I'm not sure about Twitch. But, and be in good standing, so you can't, like, you know, you can't mouth off, say a lot of naughty things, stuff like that. Then apply, and if they get back to you, then there you go. Hey, PC stopping in, saying, finally, champ has come back to Rob vonShoe's stream. What's good, PC? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too, dude. Perfect. I'm at 9.5 thousand 6-star shards. I can go for a featured. Nice. And come on, dude. There we go. And Jacob stopping in saying, what's up, Paul? What's good, Jacob? Happy Monday, my friend. Good to see you. Hope your week's off to a good start here. I'm just cheesing my way through the last Shadow Raid of the month. And cashing in on any extra gamma I can get, because it's the last day. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Ghost v Ghost. 2 ghosts enter, only 1 ghost leaves. Hey, man. I don't appreciate that. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Pew. Pew pew. Blurp. All those things. I need to remember. Does anybody remember off the top of your head what the side quest is for next month? Like, I know there is a side quest, but I forget specifically like what it is. Like if it's like a store, sort of like the Fix-It store or the scrap yard or whatever, or what. I honestly don't remember. These guys get KO'd too quick. I need to heal from them, but they just get KO'd before I can throw a special 3. Sad day. Pew Pew is going for Suida. If you don't mind, what is your job? My job, I am a graphic designer, so I do a lot of digital illustration for marketing, for packaging, and for web-based marketing. So web banners, email flyers, ads, stuff like that. So it actually works out really cool because then for all the YouTube channel art right here, I do all that myself, and I dig what I do, so it all works out. So if anybody needs any custom art for your own social pages or any of that, I'm always down for some freelance work. Hit me up. Question: is a hot dog a sandwich? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's a slice of meat in between two breaded buns. That's about as straightforward a sandwich definition as I need. Not like the fix-it store, but a side quest for shards. It's not as much fun. Sandwich is a hot dog. I like that. I like that. They got it backwards. You know what I could go for, though, is a really nummy sauerkraut dog. I mean, I'm not, like... Basically, I'm saying I'm hungry. That's where I'm getting at. I'm hungry. I could go for some nums, and that's the first thing that came to my mind because I haven't had like a proper sauerkraut brat in ages because you know the world is upside down right now. But that just sounds so good to me. And like a pint of beer to match. So if a hot dog is a sandwich, then a taco is a sandwich. Like a hot sandwich, maybe. And it depends what kind of a taco you're talking about. If it's like an American taco, like Del Taco, Taco Bell, something like that, maybe. Or if it's like a proper, like authentic taco, then I could disagree. But yeah, the American taco for sure. Daredevil Hell's Kitchen on paper is good or not? Yes, on paper he looks very good. He looks like he's a lot of fun. The biggest thing is that nobody has seen his animations yet, and since he has new animations all around, that's going to be the big kicker, right? So it really depends how he handles. But on paper, his stats and his abilities look really good, really interesting. You want one of those LA Dirty Dogs? I do. I do. Back at one of my old jobs, there was a vendor out front. We'd go down during a lunch break and pick up one fresh from their cart. I'm not hungry. You're hungry. Come on, dude. Come on. No, stop it. I hate Man-Thing Special 1. The timing is always weird. Because like it goes fast and then it slows down. So it's like you dex right as he throws it, and then your timing is off when it actually finally hits you. I don't think this is going to do much. I might KO myself because of recoil. Yep. That's not good. No, a sandwich is a taco. This also probably isn't going to go well, but we'll see. What up, Matt Murdoch? Good to see you, bud. Happy Monday. How's it going? I just gotta switch over to the poison phase. There we go. And just survive. Just survive. Right, unstoppable. That should be interesting. So you're telling me you used to party up on Hollywood Boulevard? I can neither confirm nor deny the number of fun things I had going on. I plead the fifth. How about that? I plead the fifth. Devils of Hell's Kitchen equals DOHK, DOK, DOH, or DHK. How about Gordon Ramsay? Hit me, dude. Oh. I needed more clear charges. I think it's just... I've seen DHK. It's going to be a long while before I stop calling him Netflix Daredevil, though, just because of habit. Stop it. But we'll see. Just rank 5 to my 5-star Awakened Nick Fury. Is he good? I don't know about him. Yes. Yes, he is very good. He is very, very good. Did I just say hit me, dude, to the man thing? I did just say that, yes. Because that's the thing, because like I'm constantly trying to bait out specials from these clowns, right? Just to make my life easier. I was like, alright, I just need to bait out their special. They need to throw their special, and then the fight can continue. But these guys are so passive, they don't throw their specials. So they're just standing there like a dingus. And I can't hit them because they're going to get pushed to a special 3, and then I'm in trouble. So, yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, dude, just hit me. Come on, just hit me. Hit me. Channeling my Heath Ledger impression. Shame is that this Red Hulk isn't going to survive long enough to me really capitalize on that big bursty special too. Rip. DDHK. Man, that'd work. Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to do a couple of things right here. Going to go over to the Fix-It store. See what else I can wind up getting. So there's a bunch of the Sigstone stuff, 5-star Sigs, and then 5-star shards. I don't really need any of these other rank up materials, so I've got most of the big stuff already. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go for the shards. How many of these gonna get? Just one? Alright. So I got 10 5-stars. And how many of these can I get? 7 of them. I don't really need 5-star shards anymore. So let's just do it this way. Get one of those. And then get 2, and there we go. Anything else I can get? Small stuff. Some 5-star shards there. I don't really need tier 3. Don't really need any of this stuff, to be honest. I'm already maxed out there. This one's small. Oh, because I don't even have 300 left. Alright, so I do think that's it. Yep. Yeah, I rated this store pretty good. Sweet. Alrighty, guys. That, I think, is going to be a bit of a wrap. let's see if who else is streaming right now. See if we can get a raid going. I know BG is doing his new account tour, so we might go raid Brian Grant. But let's see if there's anybody else going here live too. Yeah, I think it's just PG. Alright. Well, let's get a Brian Grant raid going, huh? Nah, I'm sorry, Insight. I'm sorry. But it is about that time, unfortunately, to start winding down. Kingslayer's streaming. And calling it a night. Yeah, Kingslayer is live. Was live. It says that he is live, but it's not taking me to the live stream. Oh, it's just the premiere. That's what it is. So it's a pre-recorded thing. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So that is the link to BG's channel. Go under the handle Rob Von Raid. I'm going to be stopping in, saying howdy, wishing him well. What he's doing is that he is starting over from the beginning just for kicks and pushing to see how far he can get within a few days' time. So there we go. But that is going to do me for tonight, everybody. I want to say a big thank you for all you guys for hanging out here the last couple hours. I said it before, keep on saying it. Getting to chat with you all is the highlight of doing the live streams here. So thanks, everybody. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel. All that stuff helps me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, ring that notification bell at the top of the page. Stay on top of videos as they go live. With the update coming out this week, with the Daredevil buff going live this week, there's going to be a heck of a lot of stuff showing up. So, again, ring that bell, and we'll catch you then. I'm going to be streaming, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll be streaming a Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for round 2 of the iBom featured 5-star arena, going for a top 300 again, somewhere in the 40 million range. That's the goal. And we'll be going and seeing how that plays out. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, all. Bye for now.